What if I told you your Shopify store doesn't need more traffic to grow? It needs better conversion rate. You're getting hundreds or even thousands of visitors, but only a handful of sales? You're sitting on untapped revenue. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to increase your Shopify store's conversion rate in 2025 with the same traffic you already have. Now, let's get into it. Hey, I'm Bruno. I help Shopify brand turn traffic into revenue using CRO, conversion rate optimization. I've worked with stores doing 10K per month and stores doing 200K or more per month. And the same rule apply across the board. Today I'm going to give you the 2025 CRO playbook that we're using to consistently double conversion rate across all our client stores. Let's start with the biggest myth. Your design isn't the problem. Everyone thinks it's their logo, their color, their font. But let me be blunt, none of this matters if your offer sucks. Before you touch your branding, ask yourself, is this offer actually compelling? We've tested this dozens of times. A store with an average design but a strong offer will always outperform a beautiful branded store with a weak value proposition. So, let's talk about offers. This is all about creating an irresistible offer. Most stores are selling a product. You should be selling a result. Here's how you can make your offer convert. You can use a clear pricing psychology. You can test $24.99 versus $29.99 versus $34.99. These tiny shifts make a big difference on how your product is perceived. You can split test offer like a free gift with purchase versus a $10 off today only. Consider breaking your pricing into segments, like a low entry price plus an upsell. One of our clients went from 2.3% to 6.1% in conversion rate just by bundling the main product with a complementary item and reframing the pricing. You need to stop assuming your offer is good enough. You need to test until it proves itself. Optimize above the fold. The top 20% of your product page drive 80% of your revenue. If people land and scroll, you've won. If they bounce, well, you've lost. Here's the winning formula. A bold headline with a clear benefit. One powerful image or video in use, not a manufacturer stock image. You need trust signal, like trusted by 3,000 plus customer. A loud, obvious call to action button above the fold. For instance, we move a CTA button for about 150 pixels higher on mobile for clients and the conversion rate jumped by 28% just overnight. This is not magical, it's just mechanics. Next, you need to inject trust in every section. Most buyers don't click buy because they don't trust you yet. So build trust like your revenue depends on it. And actually it does. When you add review that handle the objection, like I thought it would feel cheap, but it's actually high quality, people are much more likely to convert. You need to use real customer photo, not just a polished photo. You can show payment icon, return policies, and shipping guarantee. You can add press feature or influencer collaborating with you if you have them. The first sell isn't about desire, it's about risk. So you need to reduce this perceived risk and the conversion will just climb. Next, you need to add smart upsell and you need to do it the right way. Here's a stat that most people ignore. Upsell can increase your average order value without hurting conversion, but you need to do it right. Here's the stack we use. Checkbox upsell on product page, pre-selected. Pre-purchase pop-up triggered after they add to cart, and post-purchase one-click upsell. There's also email upsell 24 hours later. Each one add $3 to $7 to your average order. And if you chunk your pricing intelligently, you'll get more yeses with the same traffic. You can use apps like Zipify One Click or Monk Cart Upsell to test this quite quickly. Next up, you need to strip the clutter. Your navigation bar doesn't need 8 links. You don't need 3 pop-up. And your customer don't need to scroll past your blog post to buy. Here's the rule. One page, one goal, one action. Everything else is just a distraction. The more decision you make your visitor take, the fewer they will complete. So you need to be ruthless with this. You need to cut most of it. You need to simplify consistently, and you can see by doing so that your conversion will go up. Next up, make mobile first, not just mobile okay. 90% of your traffic is on mobile. So why are you designing for desktop? Here's how to win on mobile. Vertical layout, no horizontal carousel. Short paragraph with increased line height. A sticky CTA button always visible. It needs to load under 3 seconds, no pinching or zooming or scrolling sideways. And actually, speed builds trust massively here. You need a clean design that builds confidence. Once you fix your mobile flow, your conversion rate optimization will skyrocket. Now, let's wrap this all up. Here's your 2025 Shopify CRO checklist. Craft a high converting offer, nail your above the fold section, build trust into every touch point, use smart layered upsell, remove distraction and clutter, design mobile, and of course, split test everything. You don't need more traffic, you need to convert the traffic you already have. If you're serious about increasing your Shopify store conversion rate, I'm opening up a few free CRO audit calls this week. We look at your current setup, identify your hidden conversion leak, and give you a custom plan to increase your revenue without spending more on ads. Click the link in the description and let's turn more visitor into buyer. See you in the sales calls.